Hey guys, it's Brianna, and today we're going to learn how to make a PNG file into an SVG file and how to make easy peel stickers. So first we're going to go to png.svg.com. Then you're going to choose where it says choose a file. So I'm going to select my image that I created in Procreate. And the first thing you want to do is count how many different colors you have on your image. This is important because this is how many layers you're going to have in your SVG in order to change the colors later. I'm going to go up to where it says colors and I'm going to hit the plus button until I see 8 different colors. Then I'm going to click the color under where it says palette and go down to it on my image until it changes to the desired color. So I'm clicking it and then going down. So I'm getting this darker blue that's in the nostril. Then for the next color, I'm going to make it white, and then I'm going to make the board shorts yellow. Once you have all of your colors done, you're going to select Generate, and then it's going to pop up a preview of your image. So I'm pretty happy with that. So we're going to press Download SVG. In Design Space, you're going to upload your image, so it's going to be just like usual. Upload the image, hit Browse, select your image, select Open. Since it's a free SVG that we've just created, it's not going to be perfect. So reduce your expectations right now if that's what you thought it was going to be. I'm changing the name to make it easier to find, but there's no way to get rid of that white border because it was made into an SVG. But that's okay. I'm going to teach you how to fix it, and it's not that bad, I promise. And you can still make the sticker as a PNG file. I just wanted to change the color of my hippo, so if you want to change the color of your image, make it the SVG. If you don't, then just leave it alone. So I'm going to go over to the layers panel, and here I'm changing the colors to make them what I actually want. And here is that gross rectangle, so we're going to just hit delete on that guy. And here is yet another border that goes around, but as you can see, it's going to get rid of the white for my image as well, so we're going to have to add that back in. Over on the left hand side, we're going to add in a shape so that it's easier to see what we're doing. So I like to use this square, so I'm going to make it bigger, but it's on top of our image, so right click it, send it to the back. And now you can see that all of the white from our image is gone because it was connected to that outer rectangle. In order to create the white layer, select Offset, so you want it at 0, and select Apply. Click your offset layer and drag it over so you can see what you're working with. And now I'm going to select a shape. For this, I'm using a circle just because it's easiest, and you're going to hit Combine Weld to cover all of those holes. You're just going to repeat this until it is one solid background. And to make it easier, you can make your image bigger, so don't be afraid to do that. And now I'm just changing the color to purple so that I can see if it moves outside of the border to make sure it's the same size, and it looks like it is, so I'm going to go to Align and Center. And once that is done, I'm going to change this layer's color to white. Once you're happy with your image, you're going to highlight all of the layers and select Flatten on the right hand side. Then with it still highlighted, you are going to create an offset. My offset, I like them smaller, so I'm going to do it at 0.08 and select Apply. And I'm going to change this to white because that's the color that it's going to be when I print it out. I'm going to duplicate it and change the color to black. I'm going to highlight all of the layers again and center it. And as you can see, you can't see the black layer. So go to Offset again and make it a little bit bigger. I did 0.12, but next time I will do it bigger because I felt like it was just a little bit too small, but it's up to your personal preference. Delete the original black offset that's smaller, so we're left with just the larger one. So here's what we want the machine to do. We want it to cut in between the black and white offset to create a kiss cut sticker. And then we wanted to cut around the black offset to create a die cut sticker. In order to get the machine to do this, we want to duplicate the black offset 3 times so that it's able to create the die cut. Highlight all 3 black offsets and go to Align Center. Then we're going to flatten the image with our white offset. And the 3 black offsets we're going to select and attach them together. Drag our image to the top. With all of the layers still selected, we're going to go to Align Center and then Attach. Change all of the black offsets to white. Resize my image. So as you can see, I have 4 other little hippos, so I want them to be all the same size. And then I'm going to press Make It. So since I'm using sticker paper, I like to utilize as much as I can. So I'm going to hit where it says Project Copies. I'm going to increase it to 4. So I have 4 of each sticker. So as you can see, it's going to put them on 2 different mats, but I want them to all fit on the same page because for some reason it doesn't utilize all the space. Before moving any images to this mat, I wanted to make some room. Otherwise, it's going to show up behind my other images and create a mess. So I'm just moving them down on the second mat to where I've created kind of a little hole. Then when I'm ready to move them, I'm going to press the 3 little dots, select Move Object, and then select the first mat. And then as you can see, my hippo appeared on the first mat. I'm just going to repeat this process for all 4 of these guys, and then continue to move items on this mat so that nothing is overlapping. So you can rotate your images, and since we're doing a die cut around them, it's not going to matter if I have them upside down or not. Now it's time to print. I don't have bleed turned on. I know some people like bleed on, but I don't. And the setting I'm going to use is called Sticky Note. And here is the machine cutting it out. Looking at those beautiful registration marks. I'm so happy they updated the Cricut software to where you can print then cut larger images, because before you had that awkward amount of sticker paper left over. It was so wasteful. I hated it. But now you can at least use a majority of the paper. This is sped up, but if you watch carefully, you'll see that it goes around the first offset with the kiss cut, and then it goes around 3 times in order to create a die cut. Once it's done cutting, I'm just offloading the mat, flipping it over because you always want to bend the mat instead of bending your materials. As you can see, they're super easy to peel off just one by one. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you've tried print and cut stickers on your Cricut. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!